Welcome back to my YouTube channel Programs Made Simple. So in today's video, we are going to study the program WAP to input a number and check if it's an automorphic number or not using while loop. So firstly, we should know what is an automorphic number. And for that, we are going to take an example. Number 25. So now, firstly, we are going to take out its square. So 25 into 25 is equal to 625. Now, if the square of a number's last digits, which is over here, equal to the number entered, we can say that the number entered was an automorphic number. Taking another example, number 5. So we are going to take its square, which is equal to 25. Now we can see over here that the last digit of the square of the number is equal to itself. So number 5 is also an automorphic number. Okay. Now taking another example, 7. 7 into 7 is equal to 49. And over here, the last digit is not equal to the digit entered. So this number is not an automorphic number. Now we are going to see the program. You can take any class name. For example, I have taken class name ABC. In void main, you have to write integer n as the question is asking the user to input a number. Now, int c is equal to 0. So over here, we have initialized the counter equal to 0 to count the number of digits entered. Okay. Square is equal to n into n. N was the number entered. So square is equal to number into number itself. So over here, it was number entered was 25. So 25 into 25 was the square of the number. Now, number is equal to n. Now we have taken a copy of number n as the value of number n is going to change within the program. Okay. And a variable d for extracting the digits. Now, while n should not be equal to 0. This means that this particular while loop will run up to the value of n is not 0. That means it is greater than 0. Okay. Now, n is equal to n divided by 10. You might be already knowing that the sign of a divisor gives us the question, whereas the sign of a modulus gives us the remainder. So over here we have the sign of a divisor. So we are going to get the question. N, for example, we take number 25. So 25 divided by 10, we get the question 2. As 10 2s are 20 and the remainder will be 5. So the question will be 2. Now, after doing this for one time, we are going to increment the value of c from 0 to c is equal to 1. Okay. Now, coming back to this step, n is equal to n divided by 10. The value of n is still not equal to 0. So, we are going to continue this value. Now, value is 2 divided by 10. We are going to get the question 0. So, for the last time over here, we are going to increment the value of c from 1 to 2. Now we are not going to repeat this while loop as the value of n is now 0. Now, d is equal to square modulus mat.pow 10 to the power number of digits. So, square of 25 is 625 modulus mat.pow 10 to the power c. So, 10 to the power c is 2 over here. The final value of c is 2. So we are going to put the value 2 in place of c. Now, this means that 625 modulus 100. 10 to the power 2 is 100. So we are going to get 25. So now we are going to check if the number d and the number entered is same or not. Over here we have check this condition with the help of the copy of n which we took over here, as the value of n in the program is now 0. Okay. So over here, why we have taken a counter for counting the number of digits, as we don't know how many digits were entered, so we cannot tell if the last digit or the last two digits will be equal to the number entered or not. So that's why we have extracted the last number of digits, which were the numbers of digits entered. Okay, so if d is equal to the number, we can say that the number entered is an automorphic number. Otherwise, the number entered is not an automorphic number.